Well, looks like I'm the only one here. I shall wait until other people come in. But what I will do is just do my thank yous. If there's one for certain people who's, I really appreciate people's support, especially some of the people that have been subscribers since day from the very beginning. I really appreciate your support. Got to mention, good evening. Let's get you guys up. We can start and have a conversation. There we go. There's two people that are really got to come up because one of them, there's an anniversary for one person as well, not just me. I'll explain it when he comes up. There is certainly more to come, turnips. There are plenty to come. A whole book full. Yeah, I've put this thing up for you and Richard and Simon to come up. Yeah, plenty to come up. Lots coming up. And my first guest is someone that's actually we're sharing an anniversary today. Good evening, Richard.
Good evening, Ian. How are you? And congratulations on 2 years.
Thank you very much. And do you realise it's a year ago today since we did our first collaboration?
I did now because you mentioned it about 7
Yeah,
seconds
I
ago.
haven't said what we've done, because when there's a few more people in the peanut gallery or the rankers gallery, we'll ask them, see if they know. My second person in tonight is Simon. Good evening,
Hello,
Simon.
Richard, Ian, how you doing?
How are we doing?
Not too bad. This one's for you, son.
Cheers,
Congratulations.
mate. Yeah, good health.
This is Fanta Orange Zero because I'm working tonight.
Okay.
All right.
But I've got my Rolling Stones pint glass.
Oh, that's even good. Good evening, Dave.
Good evening, Slancher.
Slash.
All right, Dave.
How's you?
Yeah, not bad.
So I'm going to ask the question: what you two have probably watched a few of my videos. What's your favourite, Richard? Apart from ours, of course, which are always fantastic. What do you think the one that's been memorable for you?
I think you know because I hailed it whenever it came out, and it's the Bay City Rollers. Because nobody has the Bay City Rollers, and that's my favourite.
Yeah, you was absolutely spot on, because I was worried about that one, wasn't I?
Definitely not. Shouldn't have been.
Yeah, and I was worried that no one would watch it, and it made it into the top 20.
It did indeed. Other ones I really enjoyed. I like the Shawady Waddy one. I like the Smoky one. I like those sort of 70s pop act ones. I even love the New Seekers one, which I think you got a bit of flack about that one, didn't you, if I can recall?
Yes, Dave got involved in that one. You remember the New Seekers one?
Yeah, sorry, I'm off on another screen doing something else, but yeah, the New Seekers. Yes, that was fun.
Yes, they just didn't. They just couldn't get that it was about the music and not who was in the band, and they went all over the place. So, what about you, Simon? What ones have you enjoyed watching?
I like that collaboration you did with Richard. I like your Tom Petty shorts you've done quite recently.
Yeah,
they're quite good. And of course, the last live stream was a spectacle, wasn't it? So,
do you know how many people? How many people have watched it, Dave? What's the latest?
Give me a minute. I'm halfway doing something else. Not published.
Yes, it was a bit to say the least.
Yeah.
Yes. Everything's been resolved now, and conversations have been had, and everything's tickety boo. And we've we've got some ground rules, and they're actually called Rocky's rules.
After right, okay. Let's see. After the last live debacle, that should do it.
Been the most popular video, it's the most popular live stream for all the wrong reasons, but it's catching up with when I went on Rachel's Ghost, so
it's not that far off Rachel's Ghost, but I'm just about to, if I can, I need to go in and edit the description for the stream on YouTube, and I'm adding in Rocky's house rules.
Yes.
Or a link, shall we say, because I've done it up in Google Docs.
Yes, we're just so some people know when they come in. Basically, you've got to behave yourself. No swearing. I know it's not for adults, but we don't do that in this channel. We've got a bit of class.
I came back from work on Friday morning, and I thought I would watch it, because I was only on for about 5 minutes and had to go. I was aghast. I couldn't believe what went on. I really couldn't. I almost had to have hands shaking my head as if to say no.
Oh.
But they got the views though.
Oh by God!
Okay, it's a positive. People have tuned in, but it's no. I mean, I've had conversation with Rachel. Me and Rachel are fine. It's. I think she respected what I've said, and she's fine with me. And she'll say she'll continue to support and promote me. So,
yeah,
she. I mean, I'm sure she said she might come into the gallery tonight, and all she said, "Your show, your rules," and accepted it, which is fair enough, really. And everyone was quite adult about it in the end. So. But,
right, let's see. R.T.O live stream, be there or be square. Rachel's Ghost Blew a Gasket is 564 views.
That's not bad.
No.
Well, considering that Iain's substitution, whenever he stood in for Rachel's Ghost, has only got 602. So 564 in 4 days. It's not bad. Yeah. So that's that. There's no.
Okay then, Rob, you can come up. Let's get you up here. Right.
That's up. And I can sign out of that.
I'm just waiting for my next guest if he's going to come up. I'm sure he will. So, for the rest of you watching in the gallery,
Rob. No,
yes.
the only person who's excluded from the rules is Rocky.
Because I wonder if he's here. Oh, here he is. He is here. You better come up because you're the star as well. There's the other star making his appearance tonight.
Off.
He's imagine if we'd have had Marley as well. I don't think I'd have coped with both of them sitting on my lap. That would have been interesting. I think that's the saddest thing that's happened in the 2 years that I lost Marley. There are videos with her on.
Yes.
I can't think which ones they are. And here he comes. He's legend in the lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. You're all black. Where?
Am I?
Are you there?
Ah.
Are you there, Mr. Walker?
But we can hear him.
I can't.
We could
I can't.
before, and then he suddenly went off.
I'll leave you that just because. Yeah. So, yeah,
So
there's
it's
been
all
some
gone
interesting.
black over there.
I got poorly last year. Dave's been poorly.
Yeah, Rocky's been poorly.
Rocky's been poorly. Yeah, he was poorly last week. Evening, chaps. Happy Annabelle. Thank you, Jimmy. Can you give me a special greetings, please? Because I enjoy it. Greetings, Jimmy Barnes. Greetings. And salutations. There we go. Hope that counts.
Greetings and salutations from the Rankers Gallery,
Yes.
also known as the Madhouse.
Yes. All right. You can see something in front of him, I think. Hang on. Is we going to get him this time?
Oh, he's
I think,
trying.
is he having technical...
It is still black.
You're having technical problems there, Mr. Walker. He loved that. That's no problem. So has anyone else got any favourites? Pop them in the comments box so we can discuss them. I think one of my favourites, and it's not status quo because of the nervous wreck on that. Looks like he's having problems. I'm sure he'll be up once he's sorted it out. There we go.
Yay! Yes, those are the ones we've had the most fun doing.
Yeah, I do love the Stinkers. I think the second Stinkers album covers, I couldn't contain myself. I was giggling all over the place.
Is
that the one we had?
You should have been privy to the conversations Ian and I have before it's recorded. There's so much hilarity going on. It's ridiculous.
What was the? It was the one one of the Christmas ones. I mean, it got featured at Christmas.
Yes. Was that the Christmas whenever you were moving?
Yeah, but there's the little Chinese Jimmy O or whatever his name was, and he's
Hung for Christmas.
Yeah, Hung for Christmas. That was it.
Yes, that has a permanent place.
Yes, we will be doing some more Stinker covers because I do like doing them, especially the ones from the Bible Belt. There are some absolutely brilliant ones.
It's not so much the music. It's nothing to do with the music. It's just the bad, and I can't even say it. I was going to say, oh God, the awful hairdos and the outfits. The outfits that match the curtains in the background, although they don't realize it. Some of them are horrendous. And then the double entendres.
He was talking rubbish, absolute rubbish about Queen. You know, he was slagging everything off about Queen, and he was saying that the only decent Queen was the stuff in the later 80s. And I just thought, Jimmy, wise up, man.
And he's finally got his gat together. Welcome to
Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hi.
Right. Health to you. Welcome to the party.
Happy anniversary.
Evening, Rob.
Good evening.
Well, you were certainly right about the viewers on on that live stream on Thursday night.
Hang on, Mick, that hasn't even been put up yet.
Yes, the James Bonds, I did do them. Yes, I have done them. The title tracks.
Oh, that one, right?
Yes, that one. Yes,
because there is another one.
Yes, there is one
in the pipeline.
Yes,
because
I'm sure Mick knows about anyway.
Yes, you were asking about favorite videos. In a way, I'm cheating because I've seen them all from the start. But I've split mine. I've got 9, a potential 10, but the 10th one hasn't been published yet. So the 9 I've split into 2, and I'll call them the Mike Oldfield series and the Nightwish series. The Mike Oldfield series started way back, 12th of June 21. You started with Mike's studio albums. You followed that up in October with the album artwork, December with the live albums. And then you skipped to January of 23. You did the new album. At the end of January, you did Mike Oldfield Boxed as a classic album. And then latterly, 18th of February, Through the Decades with Joe and Richard.
I'm glad you like that one. Was a
Well,
good
I
one,
ch-
wasn't it, Richard? That was very enjoyable.
I
yeah.
chose that lot because it's showing the progression of the channel from the start up to the current times. And then on a personal note, my other three are Nightwish, the studio albums, the live albums, and the artwork. So that's my 9 favorites. The 10th has yet to be published because I know it's coming. And it's the James Bond soundtracks.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, that's going to be a good one.
So, how many of you actually watched of mine, Rob?
What are your videos?
Yeah,
Probably about 3.
thanks for your support.
Only the ones that I'm in. No,
Yeah,
I've probably watched about 0.75%. So, how many is that? That's quite a lot.
Thanks, Marvin. Thank you for dropping by.
I always watch when Richard's about, and I watched your Camel. I've watched quite a few actually. You know, I get bored now and again.
Well, you must be desperate if you're watching mine, especially some of them long ones.
I can never find any that I'm interested in. There's not much choice, is there?
Not much choice. I'm sure I'm dreading doing tomorrow's because you know what's coming up tomorrow, don't you?
No.
The Smiths.
Oh yeah, the Smiths. Yeah.
Yes,
Well, that's quite an easy one. Isn't it? So you're just doing the four studio albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all these rankings are subjective, aren't they? You know, I think mine and Richard's would be different. Nobody's right, are they?
Well, what would be your 4? My top 4 Smiths in order: 1, Queen is Dead; 2, The Debut; 3, Meet Is Murder; and 4, Strange Ways.
Debut. Mine's as they came out.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
they
sure
got
you
progressively
will
worse
watch
than
that
you.
one tomorrow.
Yeah, but I mean, you say progressively worse. The first 3 are all like 9 and over. So I know you don't like the track "Meat Is Murder," do you? That's like you don't like that track.
Yeah, I'm listening to Morrissey's studio albums at the moment.
What, are you punishing yourself for something?
Well, I thought I would, since I've done the Smiths, I thought it might be a good idea to do Morrissey. And I find some of his, what I've listened to so far, I find them really good.
Yeah.
Some of them is
The one you mentioned, Richard, on, I can't remember which show, I think it was our coronation one.
Kill Uncle.
Kill Uncle.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Yeah, it does get slated, but I do like it. I think I like it because it's very short to start with. It's only about half an hour long. And it's a slightly different, more mellow sound to the previous one.
Quirky.
I'm going to put my finger up when I want to say something so we don't talk over each other.
Yes, what would you like to say, sir? The floor is
So
yours.
I think the other week when we were talking about any time, any place, anywhere, Morrissey certainly comes under that category that you've got to be in the mood, haven't you? I wouldn't imagine many people putting Morrissey on first thing in the morning. Maybe, but not for me.
No,
these hits are okay. It's just the deep cuts are a bit much at times.
Yeah, I've been listening to Talking Heads because I'm doing the classic album. The one that everyone says is a classic. When I've listened to it a couple of times now, and I'm thinking it's not their best album.
Which one are you listening to?
I've had a blank now. I've been on the tip of my tongue all day. Remain in the Light.
Right.
It's the one that's got Once in a Lifetime on it.
Yeah, Fear of Music's my favourite.
Yeah, I like that one better.
Richard, you did a ranking, didn't you, of talking?
Yeah. My favourite is the second one, Songs
Yeah.
About Building.
Yeah. I remember when you announced that, I threw some at the TV.
No, I don't know why. I'm one of these. Everyone goes, "Oh, it's the best album." You go, "Well, no, it's not."
But you do have to be in the mood for Talking Heads. That's another one. Like sometimes,
Yeah.
a little bit like XTC for me as well. Sometimes a great song, and sometimes I think they're the best band ever.
I think your favourite is actually the live album, isn't it, Richard?
Yeah, it is, but I didn't count it. I was doing the studio. I think the live, especially the CD version, where they actually do Genius of Love by the Tom Tom Club as well. It just works so well.
Yeah.
And you really understand the whole process because they start off with David Byrne with a boombox doing Psycho Killer. And then I think Tina Weymouth comes in with a bass for the next song. And then the guitarist comes in, and then the drummer comes in. Very good.
I think Tina's a pretty cool bass player, though.
Have you got any Tom Tom Club? Because I've got 3 albums.
I have got one. I've one CD. I've got the debut on CD.
Right.
And I have got a single Wordy Rapping Hood, which I remember getting at the time.
Yeah, I love
Genius
that.
of Love was a big hit over here. Genius of Love was a bit of a flop, even though it is their best song. It's the Wordy Rapping Hood. I think it got top 20 or top 10.
Wordy Rapping Hood. I think that was number 6. I got that when it came out.
So did I.
God, I've forgotten about that song, the Word in Rapping Hood. Wow.
Yeah, it's a classic, that.
It is.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So anyone watch Eurovision?
No.
No.
I only found out we came second last, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, Germany beat us to last place.
Yeah, I heard
I'll
that
tell you,
today, but no.
I saw the performance of the winner. Now, if she is not trying to copy Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights, I do not know what.
Yeah.
Because the way she was going, right, even her hair looked like Kate Bush in 1978.
I was
And the
expecting
whole-
to start going like, wow. Wow. As well. Yeah. Yeah, obviously I've done my 2 little Eurovision retros. I've got one coming up in June when I'm going to sort of do a critique of this year's, and it's going to be more tongue-in-cheek than seriousness, I'm afraid. Because what I did, there's a bit of a spoiler for all the rest of you. I sat down and I haven't sat and watched them live. I've done it on iPlayer. I've gone through the semi-finals, and I was writing down who I think should go through, and I didn't do very well.
No.
Because what I thought was good, no one didn't. That was some absolute tripe.
What's everyone's favourite Eurovision song?
I'm not gonna. I haven't made up my mind, but one of my favourites was that one from the Norway, that Alessia, whatever it was. That was proper Eurovision. I mean, the Finland one.
Mine's, I think it was the one, either One After ABBA or Ding a Dong by Teaching.
I'll tell you, this is one for Dave. Now, I can't remember the girl's name. It was, I think, in 1994 for the UK, or it might have been 95. And it was Eliza Doolittle's mum that performed. I really like the song, and I can't remember the name of the song either. And I can't remember her name, and it was in the mid-90s.
Gina
So,
G.
No, that was a couple of years after that.
All right.
I don't think it did too well. It might have got just in the top 10 of the Eurovision ranking, but I loved it. Otherwise, I will go, well, I'm not going to say ABBA Waterloo, but I will say Dana's All Kinds of Everything. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I was
that's up there.
on a string. I love that. And
Yeah.
Boom Bama Bang Lulu.
What about the Poundland version of ABBA with the Brotherhood of Man?
Oh, terrible.
Oh, they were. Come on, Richard. They were on a
Oh,
pound.
no, well, that song is terrible. Like it's cheese to the ultimate level of cheese. That's the most cheese you'll get.
And it's amazing that the last time we won it, we had to rely on an American to sing for us.
Is
She
she
was
Canadian
Canadian.
or American?
I don't know if she's not European anyway.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like Celine Dion. I mean, if you look in on a bio, she's French Canadian, but she won it for Switzerland.
Yeah. Yeah, but weren't Australia in it?
Yeah.
How's that happened?
They had a contract with the European Broadcasting Union, which ends this year. If they're going to participate again, they have to renegotiate the contract. But
Right.
if they ever won, they would have to nominate a European country to host on their behalf.
Yeah, the fact that you know that is worrying.
It came up on the show last night.
All right, I'll let you off then.
The fact that you watched that is worrying.
Yeah,
I was seriously bored, and I was jumping between the Indianapolis race and Eurovision. First 10 seconds of a song, jump over to the Indy. Watch that for a couple of laps, jump back. Next song, 10 seconds. Don't like it, jump back to the racing. That's the way I went all night long. And then I sat and watched the voting. That was the interesting part. The fact that the show started at 8 o'clock and they didn't announce the winner until after midnight. The show went on far too long. And the hosts, oh my God.
It's a bit like these live streams, isn't it?
Yeah, they go on a bit long, don't they?
Alicia Dixon and the Ukrainian girl that were part of the hosting team.
Yeah.
Oh, please get rid of them. They went on far too long. Hannah Waddingham and Graham Norton doing the presenting of the votes, fine. That was good fun. But the rest of it was utter tripe and drivel.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Dave. I agree with Jimmy Barnes there. Why are Israel in it? As much as Israel's a great place, but it's not Europe.
Yeah, but they're in like European football competitions as well. And on the subject of football, did you enjoy the game this afternoon, Richard?
I was asleep. I've got work tonight. I don't even know the scores.
Oh, I won't tell you then.
No, tell me.
3-0 for Brighton.
I will check that on my phone.
And 3-0 for City.
I watched the Ladies FA Cup final this afternoon.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't admit to that if I were you.
No, it's nothing to brag about.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, the thing is, right, the player of the match went to the person that scored the goal, and it's the only thing she did all game.
No, but it's
Score a
not.
goal.
It's the woman of the match.
Player of the match.
It's the woman of the match.
Yes.
You could be offending the LGBTQ plus whatever bloody letter of the alphabet you want this week.
Well, it's the woman of the match, and in the men's game, it's the man of the match. Is that right, Simon?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Barnes. Yeah. It's apparently because of the Palestine, and I think that's right. That's why they're in the European.
It's because of what?
Because of the. I've left it on the screen.
I can't read what's on. I'm looking on my phone.
They're in UEFA because of the Palestine situation. I'm not sure if Eurovision is for similar reasons, as I don't know if there's a Middle Eastern song contest. I don't think there is, because you wouldn't get Palestine and Israel and the Arab countries all in the same studio.
Israel won it though. Was it 81?
They won it. They have won it, but they won 81 because 81 was Bucks Fizz.
They won it with this is
a bit about a boo boo.
A banner bear or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that when Bucks Fizz won it? 81.
81,
Yeah.
yeah.
So did Johnny Logan win it in 1980?
Yep. Hmm.
Right.
And then he won it again. I think it was 1987.
And then he won as a songwriter.
Did he win it with that Hold Me Now? Did he win it with that?
Yep.
Yes.
And what's
But
another
the
year?
1981 was what's another year?
It's
80
getting
was what's
embarrassing
another
that
year.
I know all this.
Mhm.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
didn't Ireland win it 4 times in 5 years or something?
Yeah.
And they have to qualify.
we
Finally,
haven't.
I think that's
We
ridiculous.
haven't twice.
Their song
haven't
this year
twice.
was pretty good, but it didn't do a carrot.
No. And a lot. There was that young Danish lad from the Faroe Islands, and they were saying, "Oh, he's a shoo-in. He's going to be in the final, no questions asked, because he has 11 million TikTok viewers." Didn't make it out of the semi-final.
I thought that one that comes second, was it Finland, the Cha-Cha? What a
Cha-cha-cha,
final.
yeah.
Poor man's Till Hillman from Rammstein.
So,
And what's that Austrian one?
Thingy, what's he called? What's he called? TJ did your questions, didn't he? TC is he called?
GC.
What's he actually called?
We just know him as TC. I don't know. It could be Terence Collin.
Yeah,
I
watched his reply. Has anyone else watched it?
I have. I watched it this morning.
Yeah. What do you think?
It was decent enough. I knew what a lot of the answers would be because I do actually watch his show quite a bit.
Yeah, I do.
find it. I enjoy it. So do.
Yeah, I do.
I like this Kirkham report.
Yeah.
He does every Saturday. It came out, I think, just today. Did you see Mark Parsons' new video, Rob, where he shows
yeah.
was it 23 copies of some new album?
Yeah, the lottery winners.
Yeah, that's it.
They were in our local shop last week signing that album. But it was number 1 straight in, and now it's straight out of the top 100, isn't it? After 1 week.
After 1 week.
Yeah. But I saw them. They supported, when I went to see Paul Weller in the summer, they supported him, the Charlatans and the lottery winners. And my daughter, she really enjoyed the lottery winners. So she went over and chatted with them, had a photo took and that with them. I quite like them. They're kind of a bit like sort of Lightning Seeds sound of them. If you like the Lightning Seeds.
Yeah, I do.
But the lead singer is a bit of a comedian. He's pretty funny, in between the songs. So you don't know whether to take him seriously sometimes because he is a bit of a comedian, really. But yeah. So he wouldn't answer about American and British music.
No, he wouldn't. No,
which is a total cop out. And then another thing he said was he didn't like people bad mouthing other channels, did he? But if you're doing those questions, you're only saying those things to answer the question. You're not making a video to highlight anything. All you're doing is answering the questions. And to answer the questions properly, you've got to say something negative, haven't you? So again, you copped out again.
Yeah.
So, Rob, if you were to answer UK or US music, what would you say?
Come on, Richard. You don't even have to ask that.
Do you know the reason I'm asking that? Because I remember you did a video a couple of years ago saying that you're veering towards US music now and that you think it is better.
Which video's that?
Oh, it must have been in lockdown or something like that there.
No.
You must have been going mad at the time.
No, I think there is a lot of American music that when I was in the early 80s, people didn't have the access to listen to a lot of music like they have now. And I've discovered quite a lot of American bands in the early 80s that I knew nothing about that I like. But to suggest I like American music over British music, I probably prefer Scottish music over American music.
Yeah, can I just say, I for some reason I said Till Hillman. I actually meant Till Lindemann. Sorry, Jimmy. Senior moment.
Yeah, it's Scottish music better than American music.
Well, what Scottish bands? I love the Proclaimers. End of. They're really high up with me, but
Yeah,
you know, things like Simple Minds are good to an extent.
yeah,
Because they sort of fell off the cliff whenever they thought they were U2.
yeah.
So they did. And I can't even think, like bands like Altered Images I enjoy, but I would hardly put them, you know, in the upper echelons of music. But I love them.
Yeah, Blue Nile.
I know nothing about Blue Nile.
I like, I like Deacon Blue and I like Delamitri as well.
Well, I like the
you-
singles of Deacon Blue.
I like Hue and Cry.
Yeah, thank you, Bebop. Thank you very much. Happy. There's someone I met the other day on Rachel's. Really nice chap. Loves what he was showing as well. Good chap. Thank you for your happy birthday message.
I probably like Welsh music more than I like American music.
Manic Street Preachers.
Manic Street Preachers, yeah.
Max Boy.
Super Furry Animals. The cat, what they called, the Catatonia.
Catatonia, yeah.
Yeah, don't talk about super furry animals. I'm going to have to take a lesson in Welsh for one of their albums.
Yeah.
Is it Mumwag? Whatever you pronounce it.
In fact, the music from Manchester is better than any all-American music as well.
Oh, talking of Manchester, Rob, what was this having a gig happened up in Manchester the other night when there was a bit of a fight?
That's regular, that. What was it?
What gig was it, Dave? We said we'd mention this.
Let's see if I can find. Because the band actually came up on social media and apologized. The lead singer had a go at the bassist.
Right. Oh, they were fighting amongst themselves.
Hang on,
yeah,
Dave,
on stage.
Right.
Good evening, Stephen. Welcome. Stephen Schnee. Stephen Schnee's in. He put Rob Walker, Gorky Zygot. Oh, God. I'm not doing big words tonight. Dave, you're the man with can do big words.
What?
It's up on the screen, Stephen Schnee. Gorky Zygotic Mincy.
Gorky Zygotic Mincy or Super Furry Animals. Yeah.
I reckon
that's the Welsh version of Super Furry Animals.
I reckon Stephen Schnee prefers Manchester music to American music.
Probably does.
Yeah, he's got class, hasn't he, that guy?
He does.
Yeah. Can I just say, Scott Dog, I haven't been there. That's on the 25th, which is a Thursday. So I'm going to do the live stream on the Wednesday that week. Because I'm going to go and see T-Rex on the Thursday.
Oh, you lucky sod.
I know. I will do a full report.
That Daniels boy must be getting on a bit as well. Because he started T-Rex to say in the early 90s.
Yeah, that's still one of the best. They say it's the best Mark Bolan tribute act ever in the world.
I've actually got a couple of his CDs, the T-Rex to see CDs. So I have. They're quite good.
Yeah, I'm going to do a review of it. So, we better let Rob talk. He's logging. Oh, me.
No, I think we should go round the panel.
Yeah.
We do our top 5 countries for music in order.
Country music?
No country.
Music by nation.
But you can have England. It's got to be England against America.
Oh,
right.
Not
I'll
Britain.
start. England, okay.
Yeah.
I'll start.
Go on.
Yeah.
England's number 1. The States number 2. Oh, God. because of ABBA, I'm going to put Sweden at number 3.
Because of Roxette.
Roxette and the Ace of Base.
Yeah, brilliant. Jesus.
I go Ireland as a whole, number 4. And because there's a couple of big Northern Ireland bands, and then there's obviously Boomtown Rats and early U2. And number 5, probably Canada.
That is anyway. We'll mull over that in a bit. Go on, Simon. Who would you have?
England, America, Scotland, Wales, and probably Australia because of AC/DC.
Right.
Stephen Schnee's gone UK, USA, Australia, Scotland, and more UK. Good call, Stephen.
Yeah. What about you, Dave?
Hang on. Sorry, I'm looking up something. You asked a question earlier. I'm looking to find them.
Me to go.
Yeah, you go, and then I'll go, and then Dave can round it off.
Manchester.
That's not a country.
There it is. We got our own flag and everything.
Salford second.
Oldham. No. Manchester, England, Australia, America probably 4th, and then maybe Scotland 5th, maybe. But I really like Australian music, me. So I'd have to have that ahead of American, I think.
Right.
Is it down to me?
Yeah, you go. You can go next.
Okay. Ireland?
What?
Not necessarily in 1 to 5. They're just
You've
the
got to put them
5
in
countries.
order.
In that case, Finland, England,
Not
Ireland,
Eurovision.
Sweden, USA. No. Finland for Nightwish.
Finland. Hang on, we've got another guest coming. He's just up the road from me, and it's Nick from Kettering. Good evening, Nick.
Hello.
Hi, Nick.
I think
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Jolly good.
Well, welcome to another episode of the Wheel Tappers and Shunters.
Dave, put
There's one for the teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needs a hashtag, Dave, in the description. That's a brilliant one. Well done, Nick. I like that one. Right, mine. I'm going to go United Kingdom.
No, you can't.
that's not a country, is it? It's-
Okay.
Well, it is.
England.
Technically, it is.
Britain then. Britain.
No.
it's the same.
No,
That's a good point.
Come on.
it's a cop out. We've all gone individually. You have to do the same.
All right then. England. Ireland.
Ooh.
Canada. Australia. And America.
Which Irish acts are we going on about here now?
Thin Lizzy, U2, Gary Moore.
Ash, the answer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pogues.
Hugo Duncan.
He's doing the pokes at the moment.
The Dubliners.
Dubliners.
The Fury. Is it the Furies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mulligan and O'Hare.
Is it Foster and Allen?
Oh, God, you really.
Don't knock Foster and Allen.
Anesthetic.
Oh, in that case, give him a headpiece. Richard.
Fill him in the bag.
Australia.
What?
I went for Australia because of the AC/DC, of course, In Excess, Midnight Oil, a band called Kings of the Sun, which probably no one's ever heard of.
What about King Gizzard?
Yeah, them as well. They're Australian, aren't they? Yeah.
There's a great Aussie metal heavy rock band called Spiderbait. They did a brilliant cover of Black Betty.
Oh, I'll go and check that out. Thank you, Naomi. Thank you very much. I'm going to just have a quick shout for Naomi because we was doing a live stream one night and then we'd got about 10 people in. Everyone remembers this. And all of a sudden, about 15 people come in because they said, Naomi said to come in. So thank you for that. I remember that day. We had a huge flood. If you want to go and check a really good video, if you like Pink Floyd, go and check on the Naomi's 360 days, 5 days of Prague. She's just done a favourite track off every Pink Floyd album. Really good if you like your Pink Floyd. Richard, do you remember what Rob said about your questions about people pointing their fingers?
No, he's raising his finger.
He's
not
What's he
going
wagging his finger at?
He's not going like that.
He's not going. I'll let
There
him
you
on.
go, Rob.
It's
The band was with you.
Sorry, that finger pointing I don't like. It's whenever you point the finger right down in the camera lens.
Like that.
Yes, that gets on my nerves.
No, Nick, we're wanting to put our 5 favourite countries for music in order. Who would you have in your 5?
England,
Yeah. Who else then? Then who?
Jamaica,
Oh, yeah, good one.
Yes.
USA, Australia, Canada.
It's a good 5.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about. Well, Germany had some good bands.
Germany's had some good stuff.
You
Yeah.
can't not have the USA, like with Bob Dylan, the Beach Boys, the Byrds, Simon Garfunkel, the Ramones, Talking Heads, Vampire Weekend. USA are great as well.
When are you going to mention some good bands?
I ain't keen on the Ramones. Never have been.
No.
No, never been keen on the Ramones.
God.
Green
Right,
Day.
okay.
Like them.
Have you got any Ramones, Simon?
I don't think so. No.
No,
Blondie.
I've not got any albums by them.
Blondie, yeah.
Blondie. I'm only fooling. I like American music's good.
My favourite American band, the Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Followed by Kansas.
Yeah. No wonder no one's watching your channel.
Wasn't that the gay bar in Police Academy?
What, Kansas?
No, the Blue Oyster.
Yeah, Blue Oyster.
So-
And they had that dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Oh
I
dear.
love them movies. I know people say they're crap, but they're brilliantly crap.
Oh, all right.
Who's that?
The Police Academy theme.
Oh, yeah.
Films.
I've been watching those with my kids.
Well, they're just Keystone Cop, modern day Keystone Cop, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Who's the bloke with the weird voice?
Oh, I don't know.
Michael Winslow. Oh, Bob
Yeah,
Wapcut.
he's good. I like him.
Yeah, there's a clip of Michael Winslow on a chat show doing a whole lot of love on the mic and wow, brilliant. Yes, Chris has just
Isn't he a comedian in his own right?
Yeah, he's a stand-up comedian, Nick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like these other bands as well, as Chris has just pointed out. Boston, Chicago.
Who?
Chicago.
Early Chicago, I like. Boston.
Yeah. Yeah. More Than a Feeling and Smoking.
No. Who said they like them?
Chris knows I like Boston and Chicago.
Right. No.
It's still light here. My God. I haven't had to put the light on, or the light will come on when it gets dark.
So
It was
what's everyone
raining.
been listening to this week?
Oh God. Tommy, that well, it's all on Instagram. I posted what I've been listening to.
Yeah, I don't think there's only me that's on Instagram here.
I'm on Instagram.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. Don't you fancy going on Instagram, Richard?
Nope.
Why is
I'm
that?
on Facebook, but I'm very rarely actually on it.
Yeah.
I think the last post I got was for my birthday, and the previous post was from my birthday the previous year. So
Yeah.
I'm very rarely on. I use a Facebook Messenger. I think it's just called Messenger now quite a bit, but that's the only time I'm on it. I've been on Facebook since 2010, but
Right.
never bothered with it.
Because on
I've never done
Instagram, you can chat with people. There's like a messaging on Instagram as well.
You've got WhatsApp, you've got Messenger, you've got so many of them.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Yeah, I use. I've got a Facebook page and a little group for some people that can't get on here.
Yeah. What are they saying in the comments, Ian?
They're saying that I take photos of all of his meals. He's a true Instagram. I think I've took about 3 pictures of me food.
Oh dear, oh dear.
What else have we got? Lots from Jimmy.
What's Jimmy saying?
He said, Simon, I started subbing a couple of weeks ago. The first vid of yours I watched had a balaclava on it. It was quite jarring experience. With a helmet.
Yes.
Helmet.
That's his gimp mask.
Gimp mask.
Yeah, what have I been listening to? Oh dear, loads this week. Frank Sinatra.
Does it not feel like sort of homework for you?
Some of it isn't. No, I like listening to music, full stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I did actually listen to some stuff that's not related to the channel yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have a Paul McCartney live album on. Paul plays live. The one of them going flying across the Abbey Road. Yeah, that's a great live album. But I'll listen to some Whitesnake yesterday, some AC/DC, some Status Quo, and some Enya. I had Enya on while I was doing my ironing. Because it's yes, I do my ironing.
I don't bother ironing.
Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah. He's a cheeky bugger, isn't he?
Richard, have you got a new love for The Cure now?
I really like that album. I really like. I couldn't believe how good it was. I thought, you know, I knew the 2 singles. I've always loved In Between Days. I was never that keen on Close to Me though, but it's still decent. I thought I'll try it. I couldn't believe it at all. And even one of the songs got like a big saxophone type solo in it. And I thought, yeah, this is really good. So we'll see.
Today.
What was that, Simon?
So I was listening to The Cure today. One of their albums on cassette.
Right.
Quite good, actually.
I picked up a Cure album today at the boot sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe me luck.
What one?
CD? Vinyl.
No, do you want me to show it? Vinyl.
Got it.
He must be knocking on a bit, though, any old. Is it Robert Smith? Is it
Yeah, it's probably about my age.
80?
Nice one. He's quite a humbled man, isn't he, Robert Smith?
That's all mixed up, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd
Original.
Hang on, he's found some records we're about making big.
Yeah, so this cost me £10 at the car boot sale. That's a bargain.
No.
It's a double disc. Here's the inners. And it's got 12 tracks on it, 3 on each side. So it's got, I mean, all the tracks are no Lullaby, The Walk, A Forest, In Between Days, Why Can't I Be You, Pictures of You. So, yeah, for a £10, this was a really nice find today. So
Can't moan at that, can you?
no.
When did that come out, Rob? Was that late 80s or early 90s?
I'll tell you in a minute. I think I'll see if I can see the date on it. I've got this on cassette somewhere. I think might be 1990, something like that. Very small writing.
God, Jimmy's giving you some stick, Rob. I'm not saying Rob Walker is old, but his date at the school disco was Vera Lynn.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't give up the day job, Jimmy. But yeah.
Yeah, Bebop wants to know, is that a remix album or just a compilation, Rob?
No, it's the remixes, so
There you go.
if
That's
Jimmy
right.
wants to come up, I'll go off and Jimmy can come on. He can show
No, you
us all
stay
the
on.
way to
I'll
repartee, can't he, without me on here?
hop off.
Who's coming on?
I went to the old car boot sale myself this morning.
Did you get anything, Nick?
Yeah, got some. Who's heard of the motels? I think I have.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of them as well.
I
Yeah.
picked up one of their albums.
Yeah.
I think it might be self-titled. I don't know. That was
Yeah.
£2.
Which one?
Debbie
Show me that
Harry.
again.
Sorry?
Show me that again. Oh yeah, I've got that.
Is it any good?
No, not really.
Well,
It's
I
all
suppose at
right.
the end of the day, what people like is what I like. I suppose it's two different things, isn't it? But
Yeah, it's like it's new wave. It's okay. It's not terrible.
I think I might have a 7-inch single by them. What?
Yeah.
A total blind buy, I suppose, really, for £2.
Yeah.
Debbie Harry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got her debut album, the one with all the spikes coming out of her.
Yeah, there was a big hoo-ha about that advertising campaign.
Q is it called that?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
This is called this is Rock Chick. I've got to show all these again in a Fines video. Got
Yeah.
78 for one of my friends. Goons.
What's that?
Hey, what you got there?
Oh, which goons? Which goons?
It's got the Ying Tong song.
Ying Tong,
on one
Ying Tong.
side. Yeah.
I'm walking
Probably-
backwards for Christmas.
No, the other side is Blood Knocks Rock and Roll. Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I've
Funnily enough, I picked this up on 7-inch single at the same car boot last weekend.
Yeah, I've got the single, 7-inch single of that.
Judge Dredd 12-inch single. Not politically correct, but I couldn't give a monkeys. Love a bit of Judge Dredd.
Oh yeah.
I've got that. That's a
Richard,
good
Richard.
album.
This is only the second Ultravox album I've ever owned. Not
How
played
much
them
for
yet.
that?
Sorry?
How much for that?
£3, I think. £2 or £3.
It got reissued, didn't it, last year? That for about 30 quid. I couldn't understand it.
Bloody hell.
I paid £4.99 for mine in the day.
Yeah.
That came yesterday. The Damned's new album.
Oh yeah.
Darkadelic.
What's that like?
Not had a chance to play it. But me and the daughter saw them down at the Alley Pally a few weeks ago. They were absolutely fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah, I saw the Damned, Nick, when the Derngate first opened in Northampton. They were the very first band to play at the Derngate.
But really?
The management was expecting everyone to sit in the seats all night.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, and they couldn't cope when everyone got up and started having a, you've been to a damn concert. You know what it's all about, don't you?
Yeah.
They couldn't cope with it. They just couldn't cope. They just couldn't cope with the fans going mad.
No, well, I've only ever been to the Derngate once. That was years ago. Went to see Harry Hill.
Oh yeah.
Comedian, and I've never laughed so much. Me and the missus never laughed so much in our lives.
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
Times.
Yeah. Oh, crikey.
I saw Chubby Brown at the Derngate.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
And Jasper Carrot. He was one of the first comedians to play there. And the first thing he said about the Muppet boxes.
I've got some singles as well.
Oh,
I've got another album by a reggae band, but that's BCLT for somebody. I've got this one for my daughter because I've already got it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a great version. That was. I like that
It
version
was.
of it.
From 83.
Transdivision Vamp, Baby I Don't Care.
What a good single that was as well.
She was a lovely bit of crumpet, she was.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes.
And that's
the only
keeping
reason
it. This is when I'm in the lorry at work, I have a golden oldie radio station on for a couple of hours in the morning. And I hear this one quite a bit. Black is Black by Los Lobos.
Black is Black.
Yeah. It's a bit of a, I don't know, I suppose you could call it a bit of a soul type tune. Yeah, and this one was a blind spot. This is why you should take your mobile phone with you and have YouTube on it so you can punch in the names of records you're not sure about and listen to them.
Yeah.
This one's by the Fiestas. It's called So Flying.
Yeah.
I mean, that was only a quid. I think it's a cracking blind buy. And I got these last week.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, your favourite, Rob.
Yeah.
These are damn good clean though.
Put that on to cheer you up.
Here we go. This is it. The Ying Tong song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I've got. Is that got? It should have "I'm Walking Backwards for Christmas" on the back.
Yeah.
No, it's the same as that 78 Blood Knocks Rock and Roll Cool.
So there's two versions of that going around. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Fun Boy 3. The Lunatics have taken over the asylum.
That's a bit apt, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's an old one.
that describes the VC in a lot of ways. The Cascades, Rhythm of the Rain.
God,
Yeah.
That's a blast from the past.
I think that was in Quadrophenia, wasn't it? If I remember right. Tremolos on one side, Simon Hart and Garfunkel on the other. Here Comes My Baby, Tremolos, Simon Garfunkel's 59th Street Bridge song.
Excellent. There's some good ones there, Nick. You got a bargain there, didn't you?
Yeah. There was loads of 7-inch singles today. Because of the weather, you get more sellers out, don't you?
Yeah.
But the thing is though, after a while, my back's killing me, my leg muscles are aching. I just can't stand there flicking through record bins and all that now, for too long. I prefer the record players when they're all out on the table.
Yeah.
What's Rob up to?
He's going to give us some cassettes.
Yeah.
So
you're on.
These were 50p each from the car boot sale. Got these yesterday. So first of all, one of the greatest albums of all time.
In your opinion?
Oh God, that's dreadful.
Good grief.
I knew you were going to show that as soon as you said one of the best albums of all time.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
So this album contains It Doesn't Matter, which is an absolute class.
Uplifting song, makes you feel great for the day.
Yeah. Heavens Above, which is an absolute masterpiece. So yeah, everybody should have a copy of this.
No.
And then we've got, so the album's called Red Heaven. Does anyone know who the artists are? Nobody on this panel will know it. Final Scavenger'd know it. No. You won't know it when I show you the cover.
Well, if Richard don't know it, none of us will know it.
You read that.
Can't even read that.
No, how will you read it?
Is that Jacob Rees?
Jacob Rees.
Throwing Muses. So Throwing Muses. And then Richard's favourite artist of all time.
David Bowie. Oh God. Is that Neil Young?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Old Ways. These were a good find for 50p. And then
I quite agree, Jimmy.
Sleeps with Angels.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Yeah. So do you want to do the compilation quiz?
Go on then.
Go. Do it now, and then I'll have to leave.
Can I just show this for Richard?
Yeah.
That was recently reissued, Richard. So you'll have to get hold of that one as well.
No.
I have got the CD of that I bought for £2 and I haven't played it yet. Is it any good?
Yeah, well, all I've had is the CD album, like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. It's not brilliant, not the best, but not the worst.
Yeah. I must play.
That's a double album.
Before you do the compilation quiz, very quick plug for something.
Ooh, make Dave big. One of my cheesy t-shirts.
Red Bubble shirt. Red Bubble shop. That's the original.
That's the original shirt, yeah. Okay, I'll put Rob.
There you go. There you go. Promotion over.
How'd you get one of them?
Go on to Redbubble.
Okay.
If you go onto my page, Nick, you'll see it in the bottom right-hand corner. There's all the little things.
Oh yeah.
And it's the one with the red. It's got RB.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have a look at that.
What's the album tonight then, Rob?
This one.
Hot Wax. Not the hot waxed.
Yeah. Has Richard got to go?
I'll go after this.
Right. So I'm going to give you the artist, and you've got to guess what the song is on this album, 1980.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Okay.
Right, so I'm going to choose Bad Manners.
Special Brew.
Lorraine.
No.
Can.
1980.
It's not Special Brew, no.
No,
Nini,
earlier.
nini, nana, nana, nunu.
Yeah, well done, Nick. Genesis.
Turn It On Again.
Well done, Richard. UB40.
Red wine.
Food
No,
for
that's
Thought.
83.
Food for Thought.
Yeah, well done, Richard. Lambrettas.
Poison Ivy.
Well done, Nick. White Snake.
No idea.
Ready and Willing.
No.
Fall for Your Loving.
Yeah, well done, Nick. Rainbow.
Since You've Been Gone.
No.
All
I
Night
surrender.
Long.
All Night Long, yeah.
Oh.
The Corgis.
If I Had You.
No.
Everyone's
Everyone-
got to learn
Sometime.
sometime.
Yeah.
Great
Well
song.
done. Matchbox.
Midnight
Wow.
Dynamo.
Yeah, well
Front-
done. Midnight Dynamo.
Oh.
Secret Affair.
My
Time for
World.
Action.
My World. Well done, Richard.
Oh, well done.
Hot Chocolate.
No doubt about it.
Well done.
Oh.
He's on a roll.
Judas Priest.
United.
No.
Don't know.
Breaking the Law.
No.
Living After Midnight.
Yes. B.A. Robertson.
Bang,
Bang,
bang.
bang.
No.
Calling the Captain.
Yeah, well done, Nick.
I thought he
Sad
was crap.
Cafe.
Sorry?
Sad Cafe.
Something
Everything
hurt.
It hurts.
No.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Every single day.
No. Not easy.
Everything
this.
Boiled
My
beef
Oh
and carrots.
My
My
oh
oh
my, yeah.
Yay.
Peter Gabriel.
Games Without Frontiers.
No.
Biko.
Close, but not that one.
It's got to be that album.
Oh, I don't
Soul
remember.
Free Hill.
No.
Biko.
No. It's a little bit like Rachel.
Ooh.
It's off the Peter Gabriel 3 album, and it's got to be.
Think about Rachel, and then this is a song.
Don't know.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Canadian.
No self-control.
Myself.
So that's it. That's the album.
Oh, very
Well,
good.
that was a good one.
Got a smoky one on here, Richard.
Take good care. Take good care of my baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and a number 1 from Fern Kinney. Everyone will get that.
Together we are beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
Right,
yeah.
guys. I'm off. Enjoy your evening.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Good
night, Richard.
See you, Richard.
Yeah.
Take
Cheerio. Cheerio.
There goes Richard, who's for those of you who don't know, it was a year ago today that we did our first collaboration. Now, does anybody
Yeah.
remember what
Yeah.
our first
It was
collaboration?
it's a year tomorrow.
Was it that Mike Chapman? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our very first one.
That's had a lot of views, hasn't it? That.
Yep, they all have. 2 of them got in my
some of
top
them.
20, but that one didn't. The Coronation one got in the top 20, and the disappointing songs off for my favourite artist.
Well, you could say 3 because there was the one with Joe Janfrey,
Oh yeah, the Mike Oldfield one. Yeah,
my Goldfield one.
very popular. So we've got one space now. So if anyone wants to come up, I'm going to put the thing on it. But we'll just remember, as I said on Big Brother, you're going live, so no swearing. just like on Big Brother. So if anyone wants to come up and say hello and join in the fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to do another thank you now because he's just sitting here and he's going to be quite humble. And I've got to have a big thank you to you, Rob, for your support. Yeah, you've been your support. You come on and do your little quiz, but you've sort of when I did my competition, you sort of was one of the people behind it, and you're proud of this little live stream now. It wouldn't be the same without you. So I know you get a lettuce stick, Rob, but as far as I'm concerned, you're a top man.
Oh, thanks. Thanks
What-
for that.
Even
When
though
he
you take
does, when he does his record quiz, he should have his own intro music.
yeah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, but
We can.
it's frustrating because I'd like someone else to do it, and then I could join. Do it as well. So.
Oh, I'll do one on Thursday then, but it's going to be a metal one.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I know some. If the singles, I'll know quite a few.
Yeah, it is. It'll be Moss. Jimmy Nickel wants to know, what shampoo do you use?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not going to be asking Nick, is he?
I can go elsewhere, to be insulted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wash and
This is
go.
house rules.
Yeah, wash and go.
Wash and go.
I'm just going getting another beer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the shampoo I used to use. I washed, it went.
Yeah, Rob Walker will probably take over the host of Popmaster when Ken Bruce eventually retires.
He's moved, hasn't he? He's left Radio 2.
Yes,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Can we
I
talk
think
about vaccines? There's no politics whatsoever on this channel. We talk music. We can talk sport and TV and old. But this is the Wheel Tappers and Shunters Club, so we keep it very simple, don't we? For you American guys, you're going to learn about some English culture and what we used to watch. I'm running out of beer here. I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, I'm on San Miguel.
San Miguel. Right, someone take over. I need to go and refill the glass.
Nick, are you? Did you say you've done that video for Simon's questions?
I've done it. I haven't uploaded it yet. I'm debating whether to do it again tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll do it again.
Sorry,
then,
go on, carry on.
Yeah, I'll do it again, and then because I think those kind of videos are quite difficult to do in one take, and
Yeah.
when you watch them back, you think I could have said that a little bit different.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And sometimes, I think for something like that, you've got to maybe just jot the odd note down as well, just to sort of remind yourself what point you wanted to make.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. When I'm sort of thinking about videos,
Yeah,
I get it in my head what I want to say,
yeah,
and as soon as I'm there talking away to that camera, it all goes to pop.
yeah.
I totally forget what I was going to point out and whatever. But yeah, some of the answers I thought, I could answer a bit better, But,
You want a pad of Post-its and just jot down little points.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably do it again tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll post it up.
Right, Dave, can you make me big? Because I'm going to show a DVD that I've brought. See how many of the panel remember this TV show.
There you go.
The Flashing Blade. Oh, crikey.
What is it?
The Flashing Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday mornings, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song actually got in the charts.
That you've got to fight for what you want.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Can't remember who did it. Doesn't say on here, but
I think it was dubbed, weren't it? Was it from Eastern Europe?
It's French.
Was it French? Yeah,
Yeah.
Eastern Europe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I got it. $9.99, and it's got all 12 episodes.
Oh. Well, it's east of Oldham.
Yeah.
The theme song was "Fight" by the Musketeers.
Yeah. I used to like White Horses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my giddy arms.
Robinson
And,
Crusoe.
The trouble is, you like alienating everybody of a certain age, like Simon now. These young kids.
The thing is, the originals stand the test of time.
Yeah, I'll show you. My kids bought me this DVD set.
So
this
is a bit of.
Hang on, Rob. Oh, yes. Yes, you showed us that on Thursday.
That's a great record. I've got the no puppets, no strings attached 10-inch somewhere.
Okay.
So have I. I've also got the picture disc as well.
God.
What, right?
Okay, Rob, you're up.
Right. So, one of my favorite shows, American shows are like my favorites. So, Sergeant Bilko, I absolutely love. And I also love this.
Oh,
my God.
brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
I absolutely love the Wonder Years, me.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favourites, that is.
What's that about then? I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it. So it's
You're kidding me, yeah?
It was filmed in like the late 80s, 90s, but it's set in sort of 67, something like that. And it's about an American family. So Wayne, Kevin, and his sister, mum and dad. Sounds a bit sort of mundane, but it's really well written, and it's just a classic, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Fred Savage played the little lad, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they had the Kennedy shooting was one of the episodes, wasn't it? I think, if I remember right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a classic. I mean, if there's anyone in America, I wonder how highly they regard the Wonder Years in America. But in the UK, they used to have it on Channel 4. I think it was on every Thursday. And I used to record it, you know, like I used to do back in the day.
Yeah. VHS.
But it's not on. It's not freely available, you know, on sort of streaming services. You know, like Friends is always on. It's difficult to sort of see the Wonder Years. Simon's saying like he's never heard of it. But you'd like it, for sure.
I probably would.
Really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's not available. You've really got to dig if you want to find it, purely because the licensee won't release it.
Yeah. So were you a fan of Sergeant Bilko, Nick?
Yeah, a while ago I used to watch his episodes on YouTube quite religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Great fun.
I like Bilko. I used to like the cartoon version of that as well, Top Cat.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Right.
A question for you: Bilko original or Bilko the movie?
Original.
That
Steve Martin movie was a right car crash.
It was indeed.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, who had what? Here we go.
Stingray. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Oh yeah,
it usually did.
Yeah.
My all-time favourite is Jerry Anderson.
Oh, I'm a Thunderbirds man myself.
Yeah, I love Thunderbirds, mate.
Oh, what else we got here? Oh, UFO. Oh, yes. Yeah, I've got them all.
Yeah, when I was poorly, you lent me them, didn't you? I sat and relived my thing. All these are now on BritBox, so I can watch them whenever I like. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I picked up the comic strip box set from a charity shop.
Let's see what. Oh my God!
God, absolutely brilliant. Hang on.
There's one up. Rising Damp is up, and now we switch to Simon, and Simon's got the comic strip.
£5.
That's a.
Good,
That's
that.
a. That's
good. That.
All that.
Anything else?
That's it.
Yes,
Right,
Phil Silver.
we're back to Nick. Oh, Nick's up with Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons.
I take it, Nick, you're a bit of a Jerry Anderson fan.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. I'm after the Space 1999 ones and Joe 90. They cost a few pennies.
I always thought, though, when I was a kid, that Thunderbirds was like American.
There was American and Canadian voices, wasn't it? And a lot of it.
I know.
Yeah.
But Jerry, Sylvia Anderson, geniuses. Absolutely geniuses.
Yeah.
Absolutely captivating. I mean, what kid wouldn't have wanted to fly Thunderbird 2? You know?
No.
Yeah, everyone would. That was the best, wasn't it?
That was my favourite.
They've got on BritBox. Sorry, Nick. They've got Secret Agent, which was part puppet, part real, live action.
Yeah.
Yes, that's going back. Oh.
And then the one about the vicar. Is that the one about the vicar? Isn't it? He was a Secret Service bloke or something.
I think that's it. I think that's
it. Rings a bell.
Yeah, something like that. Right, I've got something to show that will never be put on TV now.
Right, up you go.
Is it Love Thy Neighbour?
I know.
Ain't our pop one?
Yeah.
I've got one of them.
Yeah. And the other one that you probably won't get on telly now.
Oh, no.
The Goodies. I've got a Goodies album.
Oh, the Goodies, yeah.
Yeah. It's got all the classics on there. It's got the Magic Roundabout one on, which is one of my favourites. These are all the BBC ones, because I didn't like the ITV series.
No.
But this is just classic Goodies.
It's like,
absolutely brilliant.
It's like when a lot of them in the 70s, they went from the BBC, obviously, for more money with ITV. But they were never the same, were they, when they went over onto ITV?
No.
It's the same with. It was the same with Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah, I was going to say
they switched channels, and it wasn't the same.
No.
Rob, have you got the Royal Family on box set?
Yeah. I've got this one as well. Anyone used to watch this, Early Doors?
Oh, that was just brilliant.
Yeah, so I've got.
I've never heard of it.
Leave you in charge.
Do not know Early Doors.
Oh,
it's a bit like the Royal Family, but it's set in a pub. So, yeah.
No, I've never heard of that one.
Have you never heard of Early Doors?
No.
Oh, yeah, you need to check that out, Nick. I could send them down to you.
When was that on then?
Probably early 2000s, I think.
Craig Cash wrote it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I've never heard of that one.
All right.
I've got all the Steptoe and Sons.
Again. Nick, send me your address again on Instagram, and I'll post them to you.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll give him a watch. I'll send them back up to you.
If you like, do you say you like the Royal Family?
Yeah, I haven't watched them for a long while. I've got.
Do you used to like Phoenix Nights?
I've never watched a single episode. I've only ever seen bits on YouTube.
Oh, Phoenix Nights is classic.
Yeah.
Now, I discovered something. I'm a big Carry On film. Yeah, sad, but I do love the Carry On films.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I've got the box set. And I discovered on the box set, and I've had the box set 2 years now. ATV did a thing called Carry On Laughing, and didn't realise it's on the extras of all the thing. So I'm watching stuff that I've never seen by Carry On.
How many Carry On films are there? Must be quite a few.
30 odd.
Is there really?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, they did come back and did that Carry On Columbus, which was not... The last few are not very good. I think the last real good, funny one was Carry On England.
With all these box sets, they take up so much space, don't they?
Yeah, there's
UFO.
Oh, God. Are they the same pair? Why, man?
Brilliant. The first two series were fantastic. There's regular viewing in our house.
Alan Partridge. I wasn't a great... There's some bits I like and there's some I don't. I liked it when he was on... was it TVI? He used to do the sports reports or something. And he did the football. Yeah, there was a football bit, and someone scored a goal, and he did it in that typical Alan Partridge. God, that went off an hot shovel.
Yeah, backer, didn't it?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, now we're on the Carry On movies. Yeah, what's he? Oh, now we're going back. A bit of bag puss.
This was my daughter's. She was going to throw it away, and I took it off of her. How can you throw poor old Bagpuss away?
Carl, Bagpuss was rescued.
Yeah.
How can throw away a rescue?
How can you not love Bagpuss? All my other DVDs and that downstairs, sir. There you go.
Did you go to Car Boot today, Simon?
No, I haven't been for a few weeks now. It's when I'm working, I get a bit tired. I could do with a lie-in sometimes on a Sunday.
Yeah.
A bit much. Keep getting up early every morning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got some of my guilty pleasures here.
All right. Say when.
When
you're up.
I just love these films. They're all the original black and white ones. And I've also picked this up at a car boot sale about a couple of years ago. The one that's forgotten about. Not the best. Yes. Come out in 1980.
Shiny. There you go. The Wildcats of St. Trinian's.
Yeah, it's not a brilliant film, but because it's a St. Trinian's film, I had to have it. And I've even got the modern day one.
Yeah, all right. We'll let you away with that one.
Well, I'm a completist.
Purely because of a pair of legs.
No, I'm a completist. So Emily was hot, yes. But these are just...
They're the best.
They're the best. I love the one with Frankie Howard in.
I'm a big fan of Frankie Howard. I love the old style comedians, comedies.
Yeah,
I love Frankie Howard.
I've got all the Pompeii.
Did you see Frankie whenever one of his last creations, shall we say, or his last revival? He went and spoke at the Oxford Union.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Brilliant.
That is one of the funniest shows I have seen in a long time. It's hard to beat the old comedians. It really is.
What about Dick Emery?
Oh, I love Dick Emery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dade. I think I got it wrong again.
Oh, Roy Kinnear, wasn't it?
Yeah. An honky tonk. Now, I've got another one to show you. I don't know if many people have seen this, but it's an absolute gem.
You're up. Oh, yeah.
This is hilarious. It's set in it's a parody of like The Great Escape, basically the Brits want to escape, but the German guards want to escape too. So they escape, and the Brits all dress up as Germans to keep the thing. And when they got liberated, it was quite funny. It's a really good. Stephen Fry's in it, and Jeffrey Palmer is absolutely brilliant in this.
Right, yeah.
It's an absolute scream.
It's a scream. So if you see this, I would recommend that.
Yeah.
You are awful, yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Titty not, yes.
Thunderbirds are go, Titty night, and Massey loves you.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, I've got loads of stuff. I mean,
classic. One of the best.
Yeah, Dave Allen was good.
Yeah, the other day when I did Hugh's birthday, he shares on the Friday. He shares his birthday with the great Tony Hancock.
Right.
Yeah.
So for Friday night, I had to put some because I'm a huge Hancock fan. I've got all the radio stuff, even the new stuff that was redone, and I've got the whole of the TV series. And I sat and watched the one where he's trying to set his house at the end of the aerodrome. Absolutely, everything shakes.
I need to watch them because I absolutely love like the Blood Donor and Radio Ham.
Yeah, I love Radio Ham as well.
Yeah.
The Blood Donor was the one that really made him, wasn't it?
Do you know Tony Hancock, Simon?
No, don't know it. No.
Google it.
Oh,
yeah.
Even listen to some of the old radio shows.
Yeah.
They used to work with Sid James, Bill Kerr, Hattie James.
In fact, you'll find him at the moment. He's on Radio 4 Extra.
Kenneth Williams as well.
He was ahead of his time.
Well, I love that when he used to do that character on Hancock. Hello.
Yeah, he did something like that with another bloke. Something and Sandy, wasn't it? I think it was.
Hello, my name's Joel and this is Sandy.
Yeah.
This is my friend Sandy. They talked a lot of Polari.
Yeah.
That was the language. That was on
Round the Horn. And I bet there's a lot of, if you're watching in America, this is going well over your heads, isn't it? But this is. I must do something. I must do something on British comedy as a offshoot because I just love radio comedy. I mean, I love the Navy Lark.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things. Like there are channels that are kind of part of the vinyl community. So Martin Harris, he does films, comedies, stand-up. He mainly does records, but he does diversify, doesn't he? Simon, do you know Martin?
Yeah, he does everything, doesn't he? Everything.
Yeah, and he's very, very good as well. You know, he's
some great names coming up here: Arthur Mullard and Jimmy Nicol and Eric Sykes.
Yeah,
Eric Sykes was
from Oldham.
Was he really?
Yeah, and Bernard Cribbins was.
Dear old Bernard, I've got a load of old comedy records here. They're right at the bottom of a stack of boxes. I can't dig them out. I've got Tony Hancock, the complete BBC set on vinyl. Who's the Warren Mitchell? Who's the one he played?
Alf Garnett.
Alf Garnett. Yeah, I've got 2 Ronnies on vinyl. Fawlty Towers.
Yeah.
Kenneth Williams.
Did they do Fawlty Towers on vinyl?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
There's about 2, I think possibly 3 albums. I'm not sure. I've got 2 of them. The 2 Ronnies.
Charity shops now and again.
We don't have that sort of thing down my way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just a small seaside town.
Yeah.
I can't think who else I've got. I've got Bernard Cribbin's Right Said Fred.
I've got the Goons. I've got a Goons album.
Yeah, I love anything like that. I used to love watching the old Ealing black and white comedies as well. Will Hay.
Oh yes,
people like that.
Yeah, Passport for Pimlico is one of my favourites.
Yeah. You don't know what
the original, The Lady Killers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. I love the old black and white Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh, Basil Rathbone.
Yeah, I've got all them. I've got a couple of Basil Rathbone LPs as well, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, you've shown them on your channel, haven't you, Nick?
Yeah, I've got Robert Hardy as well. 4 LPs of him playing Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Derek and Clive.
Derek, yeah, blimey. I ain't got any of them.
Yeah, this bloke said to me, you called him out. Yeah, right. What did you say I called him out? Good.
Best job I ever had.
Yeah. Yes, it's just, I mean, Dudley Moore and Peter Cook were just brilliant. I've got I had it brought for Christmas. It's just DVD, like the best of. It's hilarious.
The one-legged
Tarzan sketches on there, and it's got that classic sketch where they're in the art gallery eating sandwiches. And Cook goes off script, and Dudley is trying to eat this sandwich. It's so funny. And in the end, the show ends with them being flown off on the piano off the Ark Royal.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Dud and Pete. I think they were absolutely brilliant. I mean, Peter Cook, when Sparks brought out, you remember when they brought out Number One in Heaven album?
Yeah.
On the 12 to Beat the Clock, Peter Cook was this, hello? Is it Irish represent God? He was on about the Number One in Heaven.
Oh, nice one, Jimmy.
Oh. I hope you're going to put something on the channel about that, Jimmy. That would be great.
You can tell him that I saw, I think it was 6 of his the videos that he did. Management training. Absolutely classic.
Who's this?
Brilliant.
John
Cleese.
John Cleese.
Oh, right.
He did a whole series of training videos. He started his own company. I think it was it with Connie that he did it? But anyway, he used characters from Fawlty Towers and all the rest. Absolutely brilliant. You learned so much without realizing that you were learning, because you were sitting there laughing, but you were also soaking in what he was trying to teach you. Customer relations. That was one of the funny ones. Anyway.
I'm going to have to go now, Ian.
Well, thank you very much, Rob, for dropping by. You're an absolute legend on the stream now. Yeah,
I'll see you on Thursday. Pop a message on Instagram, Nick. I'll post those DVDs up.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. Brilliant. Yeah, I'll do that.
See you later, guys.
Cheerio.
Rob.
Ta-da.
He will disappear. There we go. Rob Walker, the legend.
Legend in his own lifetime.
Yes. Yes, I'm a huge Python thing. In fact, I could actually do a retro ranking on Python songs alone.
Yes.
I've got an album called Monty Python Sings. It's absolutely brilliant. It's got all the songs on, including the one from Ain't Alive, Noel Coward parody. But the best
one for you.
Go on.
Scott Dog.
Kenny Everett. Now, I've got on a CD the Captain Kremen of the Star Corps. Does everyone do you remember that? Kremen of the Star Corps. Yes. Oh, Captain Carla. I can see your Uranus. Oh, Captain, you're so bold. Hang on. Oh, yeah, Jimmy. Consider it done, Jimmy. Consider it done. We're doing James Bond, so we're gonna. So I've got everything Python ever put out. I'm afraid I'm a bit sad. I've got all the TV.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Yeah. And I've got all the concerts as well. Oh, thank you very much, Dees. Now, Dees is all the way from Tel Aviv. Now, Dave can actually talk to you because he knows a little bit of.
No, I don't.
I thought you did. You know a bit of Hebrew.
I can say shalom. That's it.
I thought you knew more. But thank you very much.
No. Welcome,
Thank you very much, Dees. He's an absolute star. He's not been too well on Pope. He's fine. Yeah, Mick. Yeah, it's classic. Yes, Jimmy, I will do something on Python. I think the first thing I'll do is do the songs, and then I'll do the films as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Life of Brian.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to remember the line. Yes, your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's only a scratch.
Run away! Run away!
Robin, run away. No, I didn't.
Yeah, the holy grenade.
The holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, George Harrison was a backer of the Monty Python films.
Oh, yes, he was.
Yes.
He was in it briefly, weren't he? Life of Brian.
Spike Milligan was in Life of Brian as well. I think he just apparently just turned up.
Yeah.
And
so the story goes.
Yeah, so there might be but I'm sure he just turned up, and obviously we're going to have him in the film. That's got my favourite.
You could not have him in the film.
Yes, here we go. Naughty pussy, naughty pussy. Well, my favourite line from The Meaning of Life. Do you want to laugh at me?
Yeah.
Scotty Dog. Scott Dog. Who can forget the Ruttles?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they had out.
Oh, and now for something completely different. That is brilliant.
Yes, a man with a tape recorder up his nose.
And now in stereo.
I've got one of my favourite is when they did that concert at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh,
the Olympics. The 100 meters per person with no sense of direction. You're a bit lost, Simon.
I am a bit.
Oh, some of the fun. Put it like this: every students' union, 8:00. I think it was a Tuesday night, or was it a Monday night?
Monday night, 9:00, BBC Two.
No, that's it. 9:00, BBC Two. Students' union, Hull's residents, absolutely jam-packed. Everybody was around the TV watching Python. Forget anything else going on. It was all Python. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, the other bit of that is the football match between the Germans. Yeah, and they got this ball in the middle, and then all of a sudden they kicked it.
How many movies did they do?
4.
I've got a box set. And it's got 4. It's got Meaning of Life, Life of Brian, Holy Grail, and now for something completely different, which is got stuff from their TV shows. Yeah. It was made for the American market, actually. That was to promote their sketches over in America.
Because whenever that came out, that was whenever they were doing they did the tour and they were at the Hollywood Bowl.
Thank
I
you,
think
Jimmy,
that's
for
whenever they
coming.
were promoting.
Thank you for coming over. It's always a pleasure. One day you'll have to come up actually on the channel, Jimmy, and have a.
Yes, we've had space. He could have come on quite a few times tonight.
Well, thank you once again, Jimmy, for popping by.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I'm just a Python nut. Talking about, I don't know if Dave remembers this radio show because I know Dave's interested. The men from the Ministry.
There were two sets. There's two sets.
There's the one with Derek Geiler, wasn't there? And
Derek,
yeah, Corky in Sykes.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I love the men from the Ministry. And some of the more modern ones, I mean, one of my favourites is Hut 33.
Oh, that's classic.
Have you heard of that one, Nick? Hut 33.
It's not the Reeves and Mortimer one, is it?
No, this is
No,
it's a
this is the
radio
one
show.
set in Bletchley Park.
Oh, no. The only
It's got-
sort of radio comedies I've heard is just a minute. Is it the one Nicholas Parsons did?
Yeah, that was brilliant.
And it's still going.
I'm sorry, I haven't a clue.
Oh, yes. Oh, there are some absolute brilliant classics in that.
Wasn't that an old jazz musician used to present that?
Yeah. Humphrey Littleton.
Humphrey Littleton, that's it. I think, what's his name? Jack D took over, didn't he? Something like that.
Yeah. And it is still hilarious. It is still, I corpse whenever it comes on because some of the best ones, the Uxbridge English Dictionary. Yeah.
The one I remember most is Mornington Crescent.
Yeah, that's still going. They're still doing it with all the different rules and local variations. It is. It's a classic radio show that has stood the test of time because it's still going.
I've seen
There's some really good ones that from the 2000s, like Elephants Can't Catch Eels, which is about set in smuggling times, and but it's it's set in like in the 17th century, but it's got modern day.
Yeah, it's modern connotations. Yeah,
it's like the other one.
It's set down Simon's Way.
Yes, it is. It's set down your neck of the woods. What's the other one that Neil Dudgeon was in and James Fleet? Set in medieval times, and they had their.
It was set in a castle.
Yeah, hang on.
Was that it? The castle?
Copper Castle.
I'll soon tell you. I've got it on here. Oh, I can't even find it now. Yeah, it's called The Castle.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. See, this pod here has got all my classic comedy radio shows on it because I brought them off a guy. He put them all on discs for me. So I've got loads on here, and that is.
My iPod died on me this week.
Oh dear.
So yeah. So
totally died, or is it recoverable?
It's just completely gone. I can't charge it up. I've tried so many times, left it on for hours, nothing. So I think there's a place on. There's a website you can go on to which fixes iPods, and it's probably going to cost me about 70 quid to get it repaired.
Oh,
just too much, really, isn't it? You can buy another one for a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I've got the drums.
Yeah, so long as you're not going to lose stuff that you can't get replaced.
Yeah, well, I have.
If it's original stuff,
I've got all the music. It's just,
that's fair enough.
The loss of the iPod.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, it takes time to sort of download stuff of these things, doesn't it? You don't realise, do you?
No.
Well, the newer ones, the download rates are phenomenal. The newer iPods, and if you've got a decent connection, if you've got a hardwired connection between computer and your pod, it can whiz along. Let's see. I did a 1 terabyte hard disk backup on Friday, and it took from scratch, and it took 4 hours.
Oh, it's not bad considering what's on a terabyte, is it?
This is it, and that's a backup of the hard disk on the laptop. So it's not bad.
Anyway, looking at the clock, we've been going 1 hour and 45. So I think I'm going to bring this to a halt because, unfortunately, I can't afford to go XN because it costs a lot of money to have StreamYard Unlimited. So once again, thank you to my guests, Richard and Rob, who have gone, and always Simon for coming on, absolute star. Nick, you're looking so well, and it's great to have you on the show. We must, as you live so near, we must go to one of them record fairs. Meet up at one of the record fairs.
There's one at the Black Prince Centre in Northampton soon, and then I think there's one at the football club as well in a couple of months' time or a month's time.
Yeah. I'll if you drop me an email and we'll connect and we'll meet up at the Black Prince because it's a nice place to go and it's a good rockers pub anyway as well. So,
just off the town centre, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not far from the town centre. Anyway, thank you very much, gentlemen, and thank you very much for the Rankers Gallery for coming in on this special day. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks.
Yeah, especially if you're in the US and avoiding your mother. Thanks very much.
Yeah. So thank you very much. So we are ending now. So goodbye, everyone. I will see you.
I will see you all on Thursday.
Bye for now.
Cheers.